Archangel Michael says, something hidden has finally reached the breaking point, and the person responsible can no longer sleep. The weight of guilt has become unbearable, and they are desperate to fix what they damaged in your life. They didn't expect you to rise above it all, but now your light haunts them with truth they can't run from anymore. In the last few nights, they've stared at their phone, typing and deleting messages to you, too afraid to hit send. This isn't about a small mistake, it's about a life-altering secret they buried and hoped would never resurface, but heaven has opened a divine gate, and now the truth is circling them like fire. Your silence is louder than thunder to them. Your strength has been their mirror, and every day they look into it, they're reminded of the damage they caused. But now something greater is at play, divine pressure is shaking them awake. They are desperate to fix this, but they are running out of time. The same door they shut in your face is now locked behind them, and only your grace can release what's been stuck. But Archangel Michael warns, forgiveness is powerful, but not everyone is ready for your heart again. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a certain kind of fear that only comes when someone realizes the truth cannot be hidden anymore. This person has reached that moment, their fear has become a flood. And it's rising fast. They've made contact with someone close to you, trying to figure out how to approach you without being rejected. They want to say I'm sorry, but their pride still wraps around them like a chain. Heaven sees it all, the attempt, the regret, the secret wish they could go back in time. The betrayal was not just personal, it was spiritual. They harmed a chosen soul, and now the energy they put out is returning to them. They feel the weight of your absence now more than ever. And the strange part is, they're not crying just because they lost you, they're crying because they lost who they were when they were with you. Something about your presence made them want to be better. And without it, they became someone even they can't recognize. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, this season is bringing divine correction. What was twisted is straightening out. What was hidden in the dark is being dragged into the light, and this person can't stop what's coming. They've consulted someone they trust about making things right. This person told them the truth, they waited too long. But still, your energy is pulling at them, because your soul left an imprint on theirs. They tried to find replacements for your voice, your comfort, your presence. But they failed every time. No one could match the soul-level connection you brought into their world. You are unforgettable. Not because you forced your presence into their life, but because the divine placed you there. They were meant to value you, and instead, they tried to control the timeline and lost what was sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This person is losing control now, their emotions are not manageable anymore. They're cracking from the inside out, and the divine is allowing this breakdown because it leads to breakthrough. You were once the one hurting, the one praying for closure, the one asking why. But now it's them pacing, them questioning, them crying. Heaven has turned the table, and you are now the one with divine advantage. They remember things they didn't pay attention to before. Your eyes when you were silent, your laugh when you were genuine, your frustration when they gaslight your truth. And now, they're haunted by those moments like echoes in a dark hallway. They thought time would make them forget. Instead, time turned into a mirror, and every reflection screamed your name louder. The weight of their actions is squeezing them, and they're desperate to rewrite the ending. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They've reached out to someone with access to you. Maybe a mutual friend, maybe a family member. They're asking how to fix this, how to be seen by you again without being hated. But their steps are clumsy, their emotions are overflowing. And they're beginning to realize that not every broken thing can be restored the same way it was built. They are watching you from afar. Maybe through social media, maybe through indirect conversations. But they see that you're healing, and it's shaking them. You're not the same person they once manipulated, hurt, or ignored. You've been upgraded by pain, transformed by truth. And now, they don't even know how to approach the new version of you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, some of you are about to receive a message that will shake you. It will come late at night or early in the morning. It will not just be words, it will be an outpouring of regret. Don't be quick to respond. Let the divine guide your reaction. Because not all apologies come with pure intention. Some are desperate attempts to escape divine consequence, but in this case, it's different. This person is not just desperate, they're spiritually collapsing. They feel they've lost their destiny by losing you. They replay your last conversation. They hear your last words echoing like thunder in their head, and now, they're hoping they still have a chance before the divine door closes for good. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They are going through strange signs, dreams about you, seeing your name, hearing your voice when no one's around. The spiritual realm is not letting them rest. Archangel Michael says this is divine justice unfolding. What they buried is resurrecting. What they denied is now undeniable. The lie they told others about you is now tormenting them. You were the blessing they mishandled. You were the miracle they couldn't control, and now they're crying because they realize their heart didn't move on, it just hid in guilt. They know what they have to do, but they fear it's already too late. Still, something inside them says they must try. Heaven is giving them one final window. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They thought life would reward them without you. But life without you became a prison. They smile in public but collapse when alone. They've gone to places you two once went, hoping to see a sign, a glimpse, anything. They're trying to reverse the damage by retracing your memories, but you've changed. Your heart is not in the same place. You've grown in strength, and now they're terrified they no longer qualify to be close to you. They now see that love isn't just about words, it's about how someone fights for you when you're not looking. And they didn't fight until now, when everything is slipping from their hands. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They are praying now. Some of them who never believed in God are on their knees, asking for a miracle. That miracle is you, your forgiveness, your grace, your voice again. Heaven is watching them, and the angels are letting them sweat, because this is their refining moment. The pain you felt was not wasted. It became a fire that burned away weakness and gave you wisdom. That wisdom is your protection now. This person's desperation is real, but your peace matters more. You are no longer here to rescue others at the cost of yourself. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, they are about to take a bold step. They might show up in person, they might break down in front of others. But this is their moment of reckoning. Heaven wants you to listen, not just with your ears, but with your discernment. Some of you will be called to forgive. Others will be called to walk away with clarity. Either way, divine justice is here. And this person will never be the same after facing the soul they once ignored. Prepare your heart. You are not here to carry their pain. But you are here to walk in truth, peace, and power. Type Amen to get blessing 000. They are ready to confess what they did. What they said about you. What they took behind your back. They thought they could live without consequence, but the divine has been working behind the scenes, showing them that every lie has a price. Their health is affected. Their sleep is gone. Their joy is drained. And you are finally free from their shadows. They're desperate to fix this because they realize that without making it right, they can never move forward. And they know, if you close the door now, no one else can open it again. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Their plans failed. The person they chose after you betrayed them, the friends they trusted abandoned them. Now they understand who was real and who was temporary. They've written letters. Some have burned them. Some have buried them, but the words they wish they could say still sit heavy in their chest. Every song reminds them of you. Every scent takes them back. And every smile from a stranger reminds them of the peace they lost when they hurt you. This is divine reversal. Heaven is balancing the scales. You were once begging for closure, now they are begging for a crack of mercy. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You will feel their energy before they reach out. You might dream about them, you might feel heavy suddenly. That's the spiritual connection trying to reopen the thread. But you are not obligated to carry what's not yours. Your healing took years. Your heart learned to walk again. Let your soul lead you. Let peace be the voice. This isn't about revenge, it's about divine alignment. And if they truly changed, you will know. But if they are coming to relieve guilt, you are free to walk away. Your power is your choice now. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Archangel Michael says, the heavens have recorded everything. Your tears. Your prayers, your patience. Your loyalty. And now, heaven is responding with blessings so big. Even your enemies will be shocked. This is your reward season. The person who wronged you is about to face their own test. The same way you felt powerless, they will feel it too. It's not revenge, it's divine balance. You are not alone. Angels have stood by you when no one else did. And now, the shift is here. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. They can't run anymore. Every attempt they make to silence the voice of their own conscience only makes the truth louder. What they buried beneath pride, ego, and denial is now bursting through the surface like thunder in their chest. The divine is no longer waiting. Archangel Michael says this person has been spiritually cornered. Not for your revenge, but for their redemption. But whether that redemption includes you or not is entirely up to your soul's peace. They are encountering divine roadblocks. Everywhere they turn, something breaks, something delays, something collapses. These aren't coincidences, they're divine warnings pushing them to make things right before it's too late. They now know that apologies cannot erase consequences. Their actions sent shockwaves into your world. And now those shockwaves are coming back to them tenfold. Type Amen to get blessing 484. Some of them have written long messages but never pressed send, others have recorded voice notes and deleted them. They are afraid, not of you, but of facing the version of themselves you'll reflect back at them. The pain they caused has followed them into every relationship since. They cannot build anything stable because their foundation is guilt. Their mind is clouded by what they did, and peace escapes them like water slipping through fingers. They hear your name in strange ways. They see your favorite color everywhere. They feel chills when they hear songs that once meant nothing, but now carry every memory of you in every lyric. They are realizing that what they thought was replaceable, was in fact divinely irreplaceable. And that kind of realization breaks people in ways they never recover from. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You are rising now. While they sink in regret, you are walking in elevation. Everything that hurt you is now turning into a platform that lifts you. They don't know how to face the upgraded version of you. You no longer cry over them. You no longer chase closure. You've become what they never thought you become, untouchable. And yet, you still hold the power to be kind, or to be distant. You still have the heart that once broke for them, but now beats with divine wisdom. You owe no explanation for your healing. The same way they chose silence when you were broken, you can now choose silence as your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. They're asking questions now. Asking mutual connections if you've moved on. Asking if you still think about them. But they know the answers before they hear them. You're glowing differently. Your spirit is lighter. You're not bitter, you're better. That's what scares them the most. They always thought you'd be angry, cold, full of revenge. But instead, you're walking in joy. You forgave not because they deserved it, but because you deserved peace. They can't comprehend that your absence didn't destroy you, it made you. It refined you. It freed you. Type Amen to get blessing January 1981. Their desperation has become their teacher. Life is showing them that you cannot build a future on broken trust. They want to rebuild, but the blueprint no longer exists. The things they took for granted are now the things they miss the most: your patience, your protection, your presence in quiet moments. They are learning that no one else offers what you offered. Their pride is burning away, their ego is being dismantled. And what's left is raw truth, trembling hands, and a heart hoping for one more chance. But heaven is watching closely. Only those who come with true transformation will be permitted to re-enter your life. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. This moment isn't just about them, it's about you. The divine has allowed you to see their collapse not for your entertainment, but as confirmation that your healing was never in vain. You are not bitter, you are discerning. You are not angry, you are awakened. And now, you choose who has access to your heart. Their apology might come too late. But your peace came right on time. Archangel Michael says you are covered, and no lie spoken against you will stand anymore. This is your time to rise. Let them fix what they broke, but don't let them break you again in the process. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Heaven has revealed things to you through dreams and signs. You saw glimpses of their regret before they even said a word. That's how connected your soul was. It felt their pain before their lips could confess it. The divine always tells the truth in whispers before it shows up in full sight. You felt it in your chest. Now you're seeing it in reality. You are not required to respond. You are not obligated to comfort the person who broke you. But you are encouraged to walk with compassion, not because of them, but because of who you are. Your power is not in revenge. Your power is in peace. And peace is something they never found again after they lost you. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Let them chase closure, let them weep if they must. You did that already, alone. You carried the storm, but now you are the calm. They thought their actions would go unpunished. But now they realize the real punishment is losing a soul like yours. They've tried everything: distractions, travel, other people, but nothing worked. The energy you left behind lives in their skin, in their dreams, in their memory. They can't delete you. They can't outrun you. Because you were not just a person, you were their divine lesson. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. The world may never know the pain they caused you. But heaven knows. And heaven has recorded every moment. This person is now learning the difference between desire and value. They desired you when they had you. But now they value you only after you're gone. That's why they're desperate to fix this, not because they want to be loved again, but because they want to be forgiven by the one they harmed the most. But forgiveness is not a doorway to return sometimes, it's a gate that closes with grace. You hold the key now. Type Amen to get blessing 1441. Let them make peace with themselves. You don't need to hold their guilt to feel holy. You've done the work. You've cried the tears, you've grown through the grief. Now is your reward. Heaven will not allow you to be dragged backward. You're moving into seasons they never deserved to walk beside you in. This person may show up with tears, with stories, with vulnerability, but remember, not every apology is a passport. The divine doesn't just restore things, it replaces them with better when you've outgrown what broke you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, stay alert in T hour, a message will come. A face will return. A name will reappear. But this time, you are not the same soul they once knew. Let them see the version of you that only heaven helped build. Let them see the fire in your eyes and the calm in your heart. You are no longer in waiting. You are in winning. And those who once abandoned your value are now paying the price in silence. Let them feel it, let heaven handle it. Let your soul rest in peace and protection. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. They walk with heavy steps now. Every action is slowed by the burden of memory. You were once their peace, and now your absence is their greatest punishment. There's a trembling in their spirit. Not out of fear of you, but fear of what they've become without you. They're waking up in the middle of the night, gasping, searching, aching for a chance they don't know how to ask for. Their surroundings no longer bring joy, even the things they once loved have lost color. That's because you were the source of light, and now that you've gone, they are left in shadows they created. Archangel Michael says, your energy became their mirror, and now they can't bear to see their reflection. Your name burns on their conscience. Your love still lingers like perfume they can't wash off. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. They reached out to someone close to you hoping for a bridge, but all they heard was how well you're doing without them. That shattered something deep. They thought you'd still be stuck, still broken, still in waiting. But you've outgrown what hurt you, you no longer beg for love, you embody it. And now they see that they lost something sacred and will never again find it in someone else. They sit with memories they once dismissed. Even the smallest gestures from you now carry meaning they never noticed before. Like the way you used to check on them without needing a reason, or how your silence always said more than their loudest lies. Now they beg heaven for one more moment. But heaven isn't releasing you unless it aligns with your peace, not their guilt. Type Amen to get blessing June 26th. This is not the same season anymore, you are no longer in survival mode. You are stepping into divine overflow, healing, clarity, elevation. And now, they are stuck where you used to be, in confusion, pain, and sleepless nights. The roles have reversed. Divine justice has completed its full circle, they never thought they'd need your forgiveness. But now, it's their only wish. And even if you grant it, they'll still live with the echo of your absence. They may say they've changed. They may cry and swear they've learned, but Archangel Michael reminds you, watch actions, not emotion. Type Amen to get blessing 50/50. They are watching you evolve from afar. Every move you make is proof that they no longer have access to you. That's why they're desperate. They want to be part of your story again, even if it's just the background, but you were never meant to be a supporting character. You are the divine lead. The chosen one. And your story now is being rewritten by heaven itself. They replay conversations in their head, imagining different outcomes, wishing they had said something better. Done something different. But wishing doesn't undo wounding. Only full transformation will open doors now. And even then, it's not a guarantee, it's your decision. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Your silence is their greatest teacher. It teaches what words never could. It reminds them that you don't chase what breaks you anymore. They thought they had time. But time ran out while they ignored your tears. And now, they want to reverse what they themselves caused. You were loyal in silence, patient in storms, and loving beyond what they deserved. Now they see the truth, they had a rare soul and treated it like it was common. They ask heaven to show them a sign you still care, but heaven is showing them a sign that you are protected, and that they are facing the cost of their own delay. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You prayed for them before they even knew they needed prayer. You protected their image while they tainted yours. And even now, your heart is tempted to show mercy, but Archangel Michael says, this is your time to receive. Not repair. You did the inner work. You carried the pain. Now let the divine handle their healing. You were not born to be someone's apology project. You are chosen, marked, elevated, and no one can pull you back into pain unless you open the door. If their apology is real, you'll feel it. But if it's a tactic, your spirit will reject it. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The road they walked without you has been long and cold. They gained attention but lost peace. They found new faces but missed your soul. Nothing fits anymore. Every experience feels empty. Because once someone has tasted a connection like yours, nothing else satisfies. They told themselves lies, that they were better off. That you were too sensitive, that they had to move on. But now, the lies have become poison, and truth is all they crave. They realize now that your love was sacred. And they treated it like it was disposable. That realization alone is why they can't breathe in your absence. Type Amen to get blessing 212.